Kelly and I are both originally from Victoria, and this is our home.
My husband and I moved overseas to just have a bit of an adventure. We got jobs at an international school. And while we were there, Alex was born, and less than 2 years later, Ava was born. It was very easygoing time for us.
We went overseas for an adventure, but when you have a sick child, then that can become a challenge.
Alex had his first seizure when he was 3 years old. He let out this scream that I had never heard before. It was like he'd seen a ghost. And the doctor said to us not to worry. Lots of kids have seizures when they're young, but if he had another one, then we needed to leave the country. We needed to go and find a neurologist.
Then that night in the bath, he had another seizure. And so that started our journey to try to figure out what was wrong.
The next day, I got on a plane with him and we went to Bangkok, to Thailand, and Alex had an MRI, and the neurologist immediately put him on anti-epileptic medication.
He's blinking. His eyes, sort of head is turning to the
And
side,
from that point on, it felt like we lost him. It had a profound negative impact on his development, on his personality, on his temperament. He was just a zombie. And he continued to have seizures.
There are times when Alex would have up to 100 seizures a day. The scariest times are when the seizure would not stop.
There were many times where Alex's life was at risk. Often ended up with him not breathing. Times he ended up in ICU on a ventilator.
We tried every medication that was possible. The ones that worked were the ones that he was allergic to. 10 years of trying different hospitals, different medications, and we had doctors tell us in other places that this is just the life that Alex is going to live.
We were desperate. We were overwhelmed. We were stressed. I didn't know how many more years Alex was going to be able to sustain such brutal convulsions.
You just feel helpless. As we were doing research about Alex's condition, we were told by some of these experts around the world, you should talk to Anita Data at BC Children's Hospital.
And that was like my new mission in life.
Kelly is so strong. She is somebody who never gives up. She managed to get us an appointment.
It was just like the stars were aligning. We were gonna go home. We were gonna go home to finally get some help for Alex. And she said, let's start the process. So we made many trips back to Vancouver so that Alex could be admitted for more specific tests like the functional MRI.
And we hadn't even been presented with these options from other people. They wanted to be able to map his brain to see if Alex was a surgical candidate. We found out that it was focal epilepsy.
If they could determine exactly where that focus was, they could remove that area, and that removes the epilepsy. But they also did not want to cause any damage to any areas of Alex's brain, for example, say his speech or his receptive language.
So Alex had to be awake during the MRI, and there was a time when he was having a seizure and the doctors were there, and they were asking him questions, and he was able to talk and able to understand. And I'll never forget talking to the doctor, and she said, part of his brain that is seizing right now, he should not be able to talk. I'm sure that this is like the fMRI is correct, that it has rewired itself.
We know he will be able to speak because the fMRI told us that his language is now coming from the right side. After he had his surgery, he had woken up, but he hadn't spoken yet. And within about half an hour later, he did. We just kept telling him, we love you, Alex. We love you. You're okay. You're going to be fine. We love you. And the next thing he said to us was, I love you too.
Since we started this journey with BC Children's, our life has done a complete turnaround. He's now off all his medication, and he's starting to show that personality that we always knew was underneath there.
It's not only changed Alex's life, but it's changed the life of everyone around him. And this is all because of the epilepsy surgery program at BC Children's Hospital. And this is not happening in other places in the world.
This team and this technology behind it has given us a new lease on life. But I'm also aware that technology is continuing to improve, and we need new technology to be able to support families in the future. And the donor community that's behind it is really important, and we're forever grateful for what they do in helping families like us.
We're optimistic again, and that is one of the greatest feelings, that we can think about him and think about his future and know that he's going to have a happy life and a healthy life.